Which among the following is an objective that influences throughput? A. Bit error rate. B. Bandwidth. C. Spectral efficiency. D. Signal to interference ratio. The correct answer is bit error rate. Which among the following is an objective not dependent on bandwidth? A. Bit error rate. B. Interference power. C. Throughput. D. Power. The correct answer is power. The modification of a signal due to extraneous power exhibited by a signal from a nearby channel is called A. Co-channel interference. B. Adjacent channel interference. C. Inter-symbol interference. D. Inter-carrier interference. The correct answer is adjacent channel interference. Spectral efficiency may be expressed in terms of A. Hertz. B. Bits per second. C. Hertz per bit per second. D. Bits per hertz per second. The correct answer is Hertz per bit per second. Is a measure of good information received. A. Latency. B. Data rate. C. Bit rate. D. Throughput. The correct answer is throughput. The minimization of bandwidth causes A. Low symbol rate. B. High symbol rate. C. High power. D. Low power. The correct answer is low symbol rate. Signal to interference plus noise ratio gives A. Lower bound on channel capacity. B. Upper bound on channel capacity. C. Upper bound on receiver capacity. D. Lower bound on channel capacity. The correct answer is upper bound on channel capacity. Signal to interference plus noise ratio is defined as A. Ratio of noise power to interference power. B. Ratio of signal power to sum of noise and interference power. C. Ratio of sum of noise and interference power to signal power. D. Ratio of interference to noise power. The correct answer is ratio of signal power to sum of noise and interference power. Is used to reduce inter-symbol interference. A. Root raised cosine filter. B. Sinc filter. C. Root raised sinc filter. D. Cosine filter. The correct answer is root raised cosine filter. Which among the following is a simple expression of throughput objective? A. RTHK rupees where rupees is symbol rate. B. RTHK RB where RB is bit rate. C. RTH rupees RB where rupees is symbol rate and RB is bit rate. D. RTH rupees RB where rupees is symbol rate and RB is bit rate. The correct answer is RTHK rupees where rupees is symbol rate. The aim of interference objective is A. To determine compatibility of waveform and frequency. B. To determine compatibility of waveform and radio environment. C. To compare channels. D. To compare signals. The correct answer is to compare signals. Gaussian minimum shift keying is based on frequency shift keying. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true. Minimum shift keying experiences phase discontinuities. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. Filter is required to form filter. A. 2 raised cosine filter 1 sinc filter. B. 2 raised sinc filter 1 raised cosine filter. C. 2 root raised cosine filter 1 raised cosine filter. D. 2 raised cosine filter 1 root raised cosine filter. The correct answer is 2 root raised cosine filter 1 raised cosine filter. Which among the following is an expression for spectral efficiency? A. Rs kilobyte. Where rupees is the symbol rate, B is the bandwidth, K is the number of bits per symbol. B rupees B where rupees is the symbol rate, B is the bandwidth, K is the number of bits per symbol. C BKRS, where rupees is the symbol rate, B is the bandwidth, K is the number of bits per symbol. D BK, where B is the bandwidth. The correct answer is RS kilobyte. Where rupees is the symbol rate, B is the bandwidth, K is the number of bits per symbol.